I took myself on a little date this morning. I went and got breakfast and I read my book. And,
oh, that's sweet.
And then I went to the Ross and I got a cute little cheapy dress.
Listen, you make cheap look cheap.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And then I had to watch Drag Race all day.
Bitch, I do this. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, we try to watch Drag Race or Dragula, whatever we're reviewing, even if we're recording it super late, we wait to watch because
I like to watch it on the day of. Yeah.
Me too.
Because I'm already a goldfish brain.
Yeah. Actually, can I tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to forget that I told you this, so it's fine. Ever since I've been gummy girl, I'm not saying it's the gummies. My memory is shit lately.
Mama, I think it's the gummies. Think about everyone you've ever met that is like a weed person.
A weed person.
No judgment. I love them all dearly, but they're all very space casey. I mean, there's a reason they call them space cakes when they're put into... Yeah, brownies or space cakes. I've told you that before, but you do gummies so much now.
The only time I was ever invited to Bar Redacted's holiday party, which was at the owner's house, which, believe me, that bar is not hurting for money. Anyway, this girl, she's like a 60-year-old woman. This woman who I adored, she made pot brownies, but I didn't know they were pot brownies.
Classic story.
I mean, it is. She's walking around with like this tin and she's like, I made brownies. Because everyone else is always invited to the party, unlike me, even though I was there like 5 days a week. They all knew, so they were like taking a half or whatever. And so they were really small. And I was like, why would you make your brownies so small? But like, whatever. So I just picked one up and I ate it. And she goes, oh, you want to party today? And I was like, yeah, I love brownies. And she's like, oh, you know what kind these are? And this was before I was a weed person. And I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. So then I just started pounding Red Bulls so that I wouldn't fall asleep in the party. And the entire time, like my brain was being silly, but I wasn't used to it, so I didn't know what to do.
Oh,
and I was,
precious.
With everyone from Bar Redacted, and that can be good and bad.
I had a really swift and strange friendship with this boy in Chicago named Dustin. And one time we were at his apartment.
Hoffman?
Yeah, Dustin Hoffman. We were at his apartment in Chicago, and he had chocolate in his kitchen. And I remember I had my bike.
Oh.
I took a square of chocolate, and I thought, this tastes kind of weird. And then I left to get on my bike and ride home the 40 minutes to where I lived. My heart was racing on the way home. I thought I was going to die. It was a weed chocolate square. And I took a sizable piece because if you've got chocolate unwrapped on your coffee table and you have guests over, it's your fault.
He drugged you.
He drugged me.
Why did your friendship fall apart?
No, it didn't fall apart. It was just like...
Just stopped talking.
I think the pandemic. I don't know. He's very nice. I think he's gay married now.
Oh. So not real.
You know what? He was not a slutty, but he was not a porny, but a slutty. He was a Tumblr boy.
Nice.
And then our paths crossed because there was a group in Chicago called Geek House. And before Geek House, they were called All Geeks. And I was a part of All Geeks. And that's where I met him because we crossed over with Harry Potter stuff. Yeah.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Really hot.
So cute, but short.
Yeah.
Short king.
Super hot.
Cute.
No.
Can anyone that small be hot?
Don't be sizist.
You are not going to fucking develop a new prejudice. Shut up. Listen, I dated my short muscle king. Okay, he had to fold me in half to top me. So I'm not saying I'm not attracted to them, but aren't they cute?
It doesn't matter.
When you're as tall as we are, aren't you like? You can drive a car.
I'm not tall. Let's get that straight. I'm 5'8". Anyway, he was cute. I did mushrooms at his house for the first time. Or for the only time I ever did mushrooms because I didn't really enjoy the process. I felt like I was kind of dying.
Oh, I want to do them.
No.
I do have some. I only have some
done
because
with drugs.
They're legal here if you get them in the right way or something. I guess a customer owns a dispensary, and so when they were at Curtis's restaurant, they just gave out legal drugs.
That's cool.
And so Curtis just brought home 3 little gummies in a ramekin, and I was like, "What are these?" And he's like, "They're like mushroom gummies." And I was like, "Okay, how much is in them?" And he's like, "I don't know." So I still haven't taken them, but I think I want to try it. I think that could be a really scary experience.
I think you should have fun.
Yeah, why not? Speaking of scary, I had the scariest experience today.
Tell me.
And I almost called you, but I was like, no, she'll be here. I can tell her in person. I don't know. I had a really bad headache this morning. I think you know what it is. I'm too smart. I had too many thoughts going on.
Oh, bitch, you got the unbrush?
Bitch, I love it.
Is it?
Bitch, I love it.
Is it so good?
It's so good. Do one.
Did you unbrush this?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, wait.
It's TikTok recommended for a reason. Get the unbrush, y'all.
Wow.
Isn't it great?
Do you think it works on wigs?
Yeah. I mean, you just tried. This
But
isn't
like
my hair.
up there, up in the teasing.
I don't know. Probably.
Can I play with this?
Yes, of course.
Will you
I
just
got
get
it
me
for
one?
wigs. So why don't you take that and I'll buy myself another one.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome. That means you have to make more wigs.
I'm going to. I have a date with Miss Feener Barbers Hall, friend of the
Oh,
pod.
good.
And
I love her hair.
she's gonna walk me through how she does her updos because I just want to get better.
And I want you to get better.
And I want you to have more wigs.
Okay, no, this is my scary moment. Okay, so I took a nap. I woke up, thank God, by the grace of God, and I heard something going on downstairs, and it sounded like
A ruckus?
a ruckus. And I was like, what's going on down there? I go downstairs. We got a new TV. Did you notice?
I saw that box.
Thank you.
What happened to your old TV?
It's old, so like
It was just time.
it would do. It's 15 years old. A TV that's 15 years old only belongs one place, and that is your parents' basement.
Unless
Okay.
you're not speaking to your parents and then you put it in your bedroom.
Or if they don't have a basement. I'm
They
doing
have a
both of
basement.
those. So I go downstairs. Curtis is on the couch. Ooh, I'm getting chills. Watching football.
What?
So I said,
Is it?
what are you doing? And he said, watching football. And I said, for what? Like research? And he's like, no, I just wanted something on in the background, kind of mindless as I play on my phone. I like football. And I was like, I have known you for 14 years. Never once has he watched football or talked about it. And I was like, okay, red flag. He's cheating on me. Then I'm gonna cry. I'm in the family group chat with his family, but I never check it because, you know, I hate texting and communicating with people.
Yeah.
Then I start getting all of these notifications. His entire family is watching football and they're talking about it.
No. Are you okay?
No, I just didn't understand it. When I asked him the question, why are you doing this? He thought that was a crazy thing to ask.
But he's never exhibited this behavior in the past.
Ever. You can only know someone so much when you marry them. Eventually, they'll disappoint you.
Listen, I think he is a very sweet boy. But if you need out of this, I will be there for you.
Thank
every
you.
step of the way.
Thank you.
You can come stay with me
I would rather die.
and we can get you out. You
Listen.
won't have time to pack anything.
I don't really have much.
So we'll have to leave, all of this.
Also, this was the nail glue that's going
Yeah,
viral
I'm
on
seeing,
TikTok.
what is this?
It's nail glue that comes with, look at the top, has like a little stopper, so it won't ever get stopped up.
Why aren't we doing like an Darby's favorite things or like Alexis's Xmas list?
Can I tell you? I had that thought.
Listening to Ronica?
No.
Oh.
But because for 2 weeks, Dragula and I think maybe Canada are taking a break over Christmas, and I thought, what if we make our own, like, these are our year-end favorite things. If you don't know what to buy someone.
Things that we got on TikTok, things that we're obsessed with, things that we love.
That I use in everyday life that I didn't realize I would use so often. Products. Would y'all watch that?
Okay, it doesn't matter. We're doing it.
Well, don't say it doesn't matter. You matter to
No,
me.
you matter to us, of course.
All lives matter, and she's always said that.
No, I think this is brilliant. I've been getting more into products, into brands, into things.
Well, because you like to spend money as soon as you get it.
Yes, and speaking of buying stuff on TikTok, have you seen that twirly dress?
No.
They're calling it like the ingenue dress. Chelsea Reese. She does them. I've been seeing these dresses on TikTok. It's this girl that invented this dress and it went viral on TikTok. And so she started like one of those Kickstarter businesses. And now she's a full-blown business woman. She's got new ones coming out all the time. There's one that's long with like a corset back and it was on sale for Black Friday.
Oh, no.
And I looked, no, it's fine.
What? I mean, oh, yes.
I looked in my, and I never have bought anything on TikTok Shop yet. So we'll see if it comes in. But
Bitch, I bought the crisscross
one.
chair off TikTok. It came in 2 days.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So it's a dress that twirls like how I want them to, but they have a little skirt underneath so you can twirl, but your booty and your pussy doesn't show. And so
Unless you
you'll
want
feel
it to.
Protected and covered.
Well,
And
we'll
I'm
add that.
obsessed.
We'll add that to
Well, that I'm gonna get it hopefully by the time we do it because it's gonna come soon, I think.
Can I make a confession to you?
Yeah.
I think I told you a little bit about this. Okay, so a few weeks ago, something happened, an announcement was made, and so I was like, I don't have enough things for this. And so I love the store Akira.
Oh, did you do?
Yeah, listen, Akira is a store based in Chicago, but now they're doing online, and I've seen a lot of the Drag Race girls wearing it to events. They make clothes for women, but it's drag queen clothes. It's all for drag queens.
They're very cool.
They're super fucking cool.
Yeah.
Also kind of expensive. Anyway, for the last 3 weeks, I have been waiting for Black Friday and I've been putting things in my cart, going back, taking them out. I'm not kidding you. I checked in with my cart every day. And finally Black Friday comes around. I was bamboozled.
No.
You know what their Black Friday sale was?
What?
30% off.
That's still pretty good.
Except the week before, a lot of the stuff I had in my cart was 50% off.
Oh, you should have done
Did you see that TikTok of people
Yes,
going to
the
Target
Amazon.
and they moved the sign that said Black Friday sale and then it was the same price as they were selling it the day before?
Yeah, Amazon did that too. Yeah.
Anyway, so I went ahead and I ordered everything because that
just
was...
couldn't wait any longer.
Well, that was the goal and I need it and whatever. Bitch, it was... No, I'm not going to tell you the price.
Well, tell me.
I'm kind of embarrassed.
But you know that I'm an embarrassment.
I got...
And you'll return anything you don't like.
Yes, and I got complete outfits. And, like, outfits that like, I could just go to a gig. I could pick... I'd be like, okay, I've got shoes. I've got everything for this outfit.
No, I think that's exciting.
I know,
And you have
I'm really
to... I mean,
excited.
I don't know about you. I'm truly at a point where I look at everything I have and I think, I can't wear any of this.
Yep.
I can't. And I
Yeah.
know that it's silly, but it is truly, like, by the time you get around to, like, seasonal stuff, this isn't even, like, upgraded or, like, I've sized out of these things. Drag is just so quick, you can't rewear a lot of the same things.
And because, and thank you, but because my entire job is this show, when I'm shopping for drag,
You're focusing on...
Yes. I never shop full body. I just don't.
I haven't
Before we
worn
started the
pads.
show, I never had just tops.
I haven't worn pads since the pandemic.
Well, that's because you grew your own ass.
Well, now I wear a different kind of pad.
Yeah, a human pad.
Yeah. A launch pad.
Ooh, welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion.
I'm Darby.
And I'm Alexis P. Bevels. The P today is proud to be back, you guys. Darby,
Be back.
thank you so much. I was so sick.
Hold hands still.
I had the flu. No, I'm not contagious anymore. I feel finally back to normal. I know I still sound a little nasally, but like, listen,
You sound so much better than you did.
I can breathe through both nostrils.
The comments that we got on the video of you dying were hilarious to me.
Oh no.
Somebody said, even after Darby did the intro warning us, I expected her to have some sniffles, maybe some cough.
It was...
But instead it looked like she just got back from chemo. And I gotta say, you did. I mean, we filmed that at the height of your flu.
I was in the thick of it.
Yeah.
It was so bad. I went to an emergency room, like urgent care. I did all of it. I'm on medicine. I'm on the mend. Yes. So yesterday was
That's
the first day.
That's an expensive thing, though.
It was
Thank God
very
you have
expensive.
insurance.
No, I don't have insurance.
Oh.
Yesterday was the first day I felt like normal, but I was really concerned for my job that if I didn't show up for the Black Friday, I wasn't fully back together, but I was pretty good. Ultimately, they didn't want me in front of the register because I still sounded really sick. So I just walked back and forth in the back all day. It was great. Today was my first day of feeling completely normal, but like also having off. So I had the best day.
Oh,
and I
I'm
just
so
want to say
happy.
thank you so much for working with me through that. And I know it's very
you
hard
were.
to halt production.
It was tough.
You know, and we missed
barely
some
made it.
episodes. So I want to thank you so much. We'll catch up on UK.
We didn't miss anything.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, we did. And there was not a very muscular, surprisingly hairy guy here in your stead. Definitely not someone who sweats as much as you do.
I don't sweat. that much.
I went to your work for Black Friday because it was such a good deal. And
There was
I
good
went
deals
and
to
I
be
got
had.
I got things that I needed. It was just perfect timing. You know, God's timing is always right. I gotta say, you were definitely not the sickest person working. There was a girl that was hawking up a lung the entire time I was in there. And at one point, I need to get my paint stick and you have to ask for it, which sucks. She's coughing, and she comes over and she goes, "Are you all right? Do you need help?" And I was like thinking to myself, do I need help? Do I need this badly? The answer was yes.
Yeah, and those deals, you have to.
Deals on deals on deals. Is Black Friday a scam at this point in our current economic situation? Yeah. Yeah, don't do it. But I needed
Well,
some
capitalism
of those
is bad, but
things.
this is a local store, family-owned business.
Shop local.
It's
and I
good.
went on Black Friday and not Small Business Saturday. So if anything, I'm extra supporting the business.
No, they didn't do anything for Small Business Saturday. And there were a couple people saying, they walked right in and they go, "Where are the deals?" And we were all like, "That was yesterday, bitch. We're a
They
small
walked
business."
in and they went, "Where are the deals?"
Yeah, this one girl walked in and she goes, "Where are all the deals?" And she looked at me and I was like, "It was yesterday."
Go home, bitch. I
So
hate that
thank you
lady.
all. I'm thrilled to be back to normal.
I'm so happy you're feeling better. That was
And
tough.
throughout all of it, yeah, no, thank you. I don't
Okay.
want to finish that sentence.
Great. I love when you do that.
We're here to talk about a little show
Dragula.
called Dragula, starring the Belay Brothers as Dragula.
Now, the thing that I was most excited about for this episode was finally getting the confrontation about the drink pour. If you remember,
Yes.
Orgotic threw the drink on, or poured the drink
Poured
on JK.
a few dribbles. It was a dribble, not to choose sides.
It was, but there was liquid coming out.
And that's
not great.
nice.
We still don't know if Orgotic's going to survive the extermination. Of course we do. So it starts with Cynthia. And Cynthia's like, "It was a sign of love. That was love." And then everyone's kind of jumping in saying like, "Yeah, that was nice. That was love." And I got to say,
Babes.
if that happened to you, I don't think you would feel that way. I think
Yeah.
only because it was JK that y'all were like, "Yeah, drown her. I don't care." So then we get the return of Anna. I almost said Anna. Her accent, it is infiltrated.
Anaphylactic.
And Orgotic.
And
so
Orgotic, yeah.
JK confronts Orgotic and is like, "So why did you do that?" And then Orgotic says one of the funniest lines of the whole episode. "Well, you always say that I make you wet." The words weren't that funny, but the delivery, he just stared forward the whole time. It was great. And I gotta say, JK, she handled herself well. When everyone else is just being like, "You're overreacting," and as much as I disagree with them, what do you do in that situation?
I think you just...
Pour more drinks.
Yeah.
And I would.
I think you take stock of what's around you and you decide if you want to push forward or not.
But don't go to summer stock. They work you like a dog.
You know what? I'll never do it now, but I regret not being able to do it when I was younger.
Same.
It would have been fun.
It would have been fun.
You know they fuck.
They fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Summer cock.
It was so good. You're right. I can't be mad. I'm surprised there aren't more like news stories of like a summer stock theater full of college kids. There's a chlamydia outbreak. We can't cure it.
I just think of summer stock like I think of like the military or like the Olympic Village. Like everybody fucking the entire time.
Summer stock. Judy Garland's last movie for MGM. Such a wonderful movie. Gene Kelly. Her boyfriend, the guy that plays her nerdy boyfriend, is the old man who owns the toy shop in Home Alone 2. Remember the two turtle doves? That's the guy that plays her boyfriend in Summer Stock.
I haven't seen Home Alone 2 in a while.
It's such a good movie. Who was I talking to recently that said that Home Alone 2 wasn't as good as Home Alone 1?
Was it Mickey?
Yeah, red flag. Dump them.
No.
Then we get the message from the Boulets, and did you notice? I noticed this last week, but I thought maybe I was crazy. They're getting bloodier and bloodier.
Yes, and I love it. With every
it.
kill, they get more and more blood.
But that's got to be so uncomfortable, because they looked so pretty, and then they're just like, okay, a little more. That's got to be sticky.
You know what? It's got to be
Human
hard
blood
for.
is
It's got
tough
to be.
to wear.
It's got to be tough for like.
Blood donation.
Well, you just have to make sure you really got the take, because what is that word? If you like have to go back, you have to like paint them the same exact way.
Continue.
Yes, continuity.
Continuity.
Thank you so much. God, I'm smart.
Listen, it's because the disease has left your brain. Your brain is no longer. What is the disease? Your brain goes boop. So we find out it's the Monsters of Rock challenge.
Yes, and The twist is, before they even rock out with their summer cock out, one of them's going to go.
They won't even make it
After
to the actual
the
battle of the
looks,
band.
meaning that this is a two-parter.
I appreciated that.
It's kind of fun.
I appreciated that.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this episode. I had a wonderful time.
Yeah, and the boulets looked so beautiful.
They always do. What I loved especially about this challenge, the rock, what is it?
Monsters of Rock.
Thank you. It came out the same week that Dolly Parton's rock album came out. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio, LOL Cleveland, they wanted to induct Dolly Parton. And she's like, well, I've never had a rock album. Like, I don't feel comfortable doing that. So
It's not fair to all the other rockers.
right. So thank you, but no thanks. And then they came back to her and she was like, well, I could make a rock album. And she fucking did. It's like covers, and she does the covers with the artists. Well, except Purple Rain. Obviously, she can't do it with Prince, but she does a cover of Purple Rain.
Oh, I love that.
Listen, go listen to it. It is charming as fuck. I love that woman.
She should guest judge on Dragula.
I think she'd be too nice. I think she'd say, I liked everything you did. When you bled, I laughed. You know, classic Dolly line.
Yes.
Before we get to the floor show, though, I did enjoy Cynthia and JK finally sat down to talk because you know what? I love Cynthia, but I hate this back and forth. It drives me nuts. It's so annoying. But they got together and they talked, and JK cried. And it was a really sweet moment. I mean, it was still kind of, I felt like Cynthia was coming from a different place from the reality we as a viewer are seeing. But it was nice. I hope that means we're done.
I mean, but also probably not.
But we aren't,
it's a
because
TV
then when we
show.
got to the floor show, Cynthia was like, kill him. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. I liked the moment between Fantasia and Blackberry. I thought it was nice to see Fantasia share a little bit about her story.
Same. Listen,
Yeah.
Blackberry, storyline producer. I'm loving this Blackberry interview. She did that, and then she kind of attacked Anna, which was funny because Anna's like, I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know if we call it attacked Anna. I think she was just like...
Gotcha journalism.
And then Anna really finally snapped.
As anyone would have.
Right. For sure.
Listen, and for a British person to snap, you really have to get under their
But
skin.
also, not only is it a TV show, it's Dragula. I'm sure they're trying to get energy up, you know? Especially from Anna, who has been so low energy.
Do you think they secretly lace their food with Adderall, so they're all just like methed out the whole time?
I don't think they give them food, except for maggots.
Well, if you have Adderall, you don't need food.
Tea.
You probably wouldn't drink tea either.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's do floor show.
Okay, let's start with these goddamn boulets and how gorgeous they look. I liked how one of them was mini skirt and one was pencil skirt.
And I liked how they did glove on inside so they match, and then their naked hands. They love doing this.
They do love doing that. Let's start with Throb Zombie. Elvis.
Poo-poo pee-pee.
Poo-poo pee-pee cock.
There were poo-poo pee-pee stains.
Oh, there were.
I gotta say, I am so impressed.
I'm attracted.
Well, obviously, she loves poo-poo pee-pee. You know, when we came in with the two, with Throb and with Jarvis, the two drag kings, I was kind of drawn to Jarvis just because their paint and the costume was so incredible. But Throb kind of took that and and then went up there.
Yeah.
Everything they do is so inventive. I love it.
JK, little punk emo girl.
When she came out and
like
launched her
shooshed
sleeves,
those sleeves, that was cool.
She's a performer.
Yeah, she's got lots of tricks up her sleeve. And with sleeves that big.
I gotta check out my sleeve. I liked it a lot. The beignets went back to it's not quite up to the standard of everyone else, but maybe I'm not seeing.
I don't think I care. I mean,
it's so different from the rest of the cast that
it's still a good.
It. And I loved the interpretation. I loved that it was so different from everyone else. And I'm sorry we don't say it enough. Her paint is
so good. I think she looks so cute.
Gorgeous.
Anaphylactic. Now, they loved it. You know I don't love the breastplates because when they're so big, they just give no neck to me. So I didn't love the proportions of this.
You're gonna want a neck.
But I like the makeup. I like the hair.
Obviously, we don't see the full performance like they do. Mm-hmm. And they said that she really dialed it up in her performance. So I'm just gonna have to trust the boulets here.
Yeah.
And I do.
I think she was giving more energy on that main stage for sure.
It was the Adderall.
Blackberry, so cool, so cute. I'm sad that she had told us about her head stuff, so then we knew it wasn't, we were like, where was the head spikes?
But she kind of had to, because
if something happens, what are you gonna do?
Well, no, because Little Boulay did say your contour on your head just stops. Like, why was that? So, I mean, she kind of had to. I thought it looked cool.
Yeah, I liked it. She was Kiss.
Was she?
I would kiss her. She said she was inspired by Kiss with the paint.
Neat. Kiss is drag. We should ban it.
Cynthia Doll, Flames.
On the side of my face.
She was a flamer.
I loved the costume.
Yeah, me too.
I gotta say, Cynthia Doll is my deepest obsession, okay? She is the Nikita for me.
Yeah.
Drag Race Germany, if you didn't watch.
Yeah.
Which I get it. She's incredible. However, she hasn't really stuck out yet.
I haven't.
I'm curious to see what happens. As the cast gets smaller, it's going to be harder for her to just kind of skate by. So I'm ready to see her.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you
I just love her TV. I love her talking heads.
Oh my
I love
God,
her energy.
I know. She's nuts. I love her.
Orchotic, fucking cool as
Scary
hell.
as fuck.
Scary and cool.
As fuck.
What's that movie with Tom Cruise and Tim Curry with the demon?
Tom Cruise and Tim Curry?
Legend, I think it's called. It was like Tom Cruise's very first thing he ever did in like 1980 or 85 or something. It's called Legend, and Tim Curry plays this hot, horny devil.
I think Tom Cruise and David Miscavige are absolutely fucking. Right? I did like that the Boulets did mention the kind of club kid boots. Orgotic is really limiting their movement. And especially next week where they're having Battle of the Bands and Orgotic is one of the leads. I'm excited to see them move their body.
Yeah.
Throw it around. Sit.
Fantasia Royale Gaga.
Get out of here.
Chains.
I gasped.
So good.
When she walked out, I was like, oh, I love it. This was so fucking incredible. This was right up her alley. And when she ripped the wig off and she Sasha Veloured with glitter and it actually worked. Did you see that? They like slow-mode and it was She immediately won. I knew she won from that.
It rocked. Jarvis was doing a David Bowie nod. Very similar to the look Banksy from UK also referenced. I fucking loved it.
I liked the suit overall. I wish it had been tighter to his body. It's very easy, I think, for him to get swallowed up by a costume. And I was a little bummed.
I guess. I didn't think this was as bad as others.
You know what I think it is, honestly? Because, nothing happens in a vacuum. Except vacuuming. I think it's more that he has not really delivered beyond just what he does all the time.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of played a role in it as well.
Yeah. Neo Huru X.
So
fucking
cool.
Beautiful. I loved the kind of like...
A sword into a microphone.
Microphone. Yeah.
A katana that has a microphone attached to it. Now that's a fight I can get behind.
Yeah.
Now that's a fight I can get behind.
We stop right there and we say, guess what? Some of you are good, some of you are bad.
Yeah. You still got it, babe. We find out Fantasia wins.
Yes.
I'm so happy for her.
Yeah.
She deserved it. And then we get, for the first time ever...
Oh my God.
We get a lip sync battle between the bottom two.
Between Jarvis and JK, and they have to lip sync.
Almost immediate. Oh, not almost. As soon as it started. And I saw Jarvis doing that little... And then JK hit every fucking beat. I was like, oh yeah, Jarvis is out.
Yeah.
Jarvis is gone. I mean, I was worried because I love JK and I really want JK to show them, like, why the fuck they're there. So I was like, oh no, please don't send JK home. And then as soon as it started and Jarvis started going... I was like, oh, bye, little man.
That made me sad.
Fun, though.
Because I really like Jarvis.
I did too, but like I said when we were talking about Throb, I am not seeing anything beyond just kind of, I do this one thing, it's what I always do, and this is what I do.
Yeah.
They even said that in their talking head during the lip sync of like, hey, I don't lip sync. It's not what I do. I don't do that. So I gave it my best shot, but I brought what Jarvis does. And I was like, okay.
That's the tough thing about these shows is...
Lip syncing.
Lip syncing.
So Jarvis gets murdered on the stage. Lights fell on.
Oh yeah, that was a really cool scene.
Do you want to hear something absolutely disgusting? Something that'll make you so mad.
Yeah.
We're watching it. Curtis is beside me. Light falls on Jarvis. And Curtis goes, how did that kill Jarvis? And I was like, what do you mean? Like, the lights are heavy in the glass? What are you talking about? And he's like, they're lights. They probably were so light that they bounced right off him. Because they're lights. Divorce. You know what? Divorce, beheaded, died.
So I expect that from Curtis. I'm going to be honest. I expect this behavior. That's dad jokes behavior.
And I get that. You're right. I know what I signed up for in this
Yeah.
marriage. But when it's early in the morning, I'm watching something scary. I'm just trying to survive. And then for him to throw that at me.
I just imagined you.
If you've been hurt by someone you love, call 1-800.
I imagine you signing up for Curtis on a sign-up sheet. You know there's tons of signatures under yours. So you better...
What are you talking about?
You said you know what you signed up for. So I just imagined...
Why would you do that to me? Right after I told you Curtis just did that to me, and then you do it?
Well, you know what you signed up for with this,
Can I give you the flu again?
You can't give me... Now that I've had the flu, I'm immune for like 4 years. That's
Forever.
how it works, right?
For the rest of your life. Start licking everything. That is Dragula. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. If you would like to watch and learn more, you can hit the subscribe button and, of course, the notification bell.
Please join us on Patreon at patreon.com/IMHO the show.
We also are on Cameo, so go there.
Oh, I have a cameo I gotta do.
Oh.
We also have Shameos, IMHOtheshow.com. Get a Shameo.
Yes, and if you are ordering them for Christmas, they're a beautiful Christmas present. Holiday. Goddamn liberals, I'm sorry.
Holiday.
You're ordering it for a holiday. Try and get those in as quickly, not as quickly, but as soon as you can, because we do have a lot, and we're just, get them in soon.
Also, you can find all our merch on dragqueenmerch.com. Oh, I can sing again. I've been singing.
Can you?
I know it's not great, but it's closer than
You
what
have
it
a
was.
Great voice. I love your vibrato. Did I ever tell you that? Okay. Great. Oh, I have a game I want to play with you. This is a game that I saw on TikTok.
What do I win?
If you win, you get to film 2 more episodes with me tonight.
Yes. Okay, let's do it.
If you lose, you have to film 2 more episodes with me tonight.
Fuck. Okay.
Name 3 movies that don't exist. Go.
Pants Platoon Bingo, starring Joan Cusack. The Farmer and the Dell Computer. And... Porn Corn.
What's the plot of that one?
You don't... She want me to say it?
Yeah.
It's where everyone's fucking each other with corn cobs.
I was listening to No Such Thing as a Fish.
Buttered.
And one of them said that when their kid was little, because you know kids, they mispronounce shit because they're dumb. Their brains are so small.
Yeah.
That their young child would call corn on the cob corn cock. And the reaction I had while listening to it, I was like, oh, that's so funny. But I think because he was describing like a little child saying that, no one laughed. Everyone on the panel was just like, And then quickly someone jumped in and was like, I have a fact about corn.
Oh, God.
It was great. It was great.
Okay, that was a game. You wanna name 3 that don't exist?
Oh, well, you have to ask me like in a really rushed way.
Okay, Darby, right now, name 3 movies that don't exist.
Okay. Love and Accident. Oopsie. Starring Joan Cusack, actually. It's just so strange.
Yeah.
The second movie, of course, is Battleship Time Traveler's Wife. It's where a woman is trying to get back to her husband who died in the war. And the only way she can do that is through a magical game of Battleship.
Okay.
And she has to sink all the battleships to get home.
Yeah.
But she sucks at the game. So she's stuck in the war.
Okay.
Okay, and then the final one is Battery Please. And that... What?
Well, okay, go.
That, obviously, I feel like that one's pretty obvious. It is actually about a man who has a stun gun, and it's the only way he can keep his family safe. It's post-apocalyptic. And he really has to keep his family safe, but he's down to his last battery. And so as people are coming to attack his family, and he's got his stun gun, every time he hits someone, he goes, "Battery, please."
That's so funny.
And he says it out loud, so as you're watching it, you can go, "He said it!"
Who's starring in that?
Thank you so much for asking. That is a wonderful question, and I am not buying time with this answer at all. I wouldn't do that to you.
Okay.
That seems disingenuous, and it's like disingenuous. What's the difference? I'm not trying to distract you or anything, but like I definitely have a bunch of male actors in my head, and I can't wait to tell you about it. Like I've got a name. Oh my God, this name is going to blow your mind. It's so funny. It's funny to think of that particular male actor saying that line over and over. And like having a taser, that is so funny.
A taser and a stun gun?
What did I say?
A stun gun.
Well, it depends. Listen, in the apocalypse, language is fluid. You heard of non-binary? Non-binary language rules.
Yeah.
Obviously, the man is Shaun White.
Shaun White?
Yeah, the snowboarder.
Oh, fun.
All the actors died in the apocalypse. This is filmed during the apocalypse. Did I not say that?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's Shaun White.
Cool.
Bye.